Welcome to this video about the incredible country of Iceland. Known for its stunning natural landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and progressive society, Iceland is a place like no other. Over the next 15 minutes, we will explore some of the top attractions, customs, history, and facts that make Iceland such a fascinating destination. From erupting geysers to floating icebergs, turquoise hot springs to thundering waterfalls, we will take you on a journey across this Nordic island nation located just south of the Arctic Circle. Iceland may be small in size, with a population around 350,000, but it packs a huge punch when it comes to adventure, natural wonders, tradition, and innovation. So get ready for an up-close look at why Iceland has become such a hugely popular tourist destination and remains one of the most isolated and pristine places on Earth. Iceland is home to some of the most diverse and dramatic landscapes found anywhere on Earth. Shaped by the primal forces of volcanic activity and carved by massive retreating glaciers, the Icelandic terrain offers jaw-dropping scenery around every bend. With over 130 volcanic mountains, Iceland's landscape provides one-of-a-kind attractions. Craters, lava fields, hot springs, and stunning black sand beaches all showcase the powerful geologic processes at work. Some of the top natural sights include the Great Geyser, which gives its name to geysers worldwide as water erupts over 230 feet in the air. The mesmerizing Gullfoss waterfall on the Vita River plunges 105 feet into a dramatic canyon that was formed by centuries of glacial flooding. Iceland has around 11% of its landmass covered by glaciers, including Vatnajökull, the largest ice cap in Europe at over 8,000 square kilometers. As these glaciers slowly grind across the terrain and then melt, they help create many of Iceland's awe-inspiring canyons, valleys, and waterways. The most famous of these forged landscapes is Ingvellir National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site situated where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates are diverging. The Rift Valley and rugged beauty of Ingvellir provides some of Iceland's most breathtaking scenery. With hundreds of waterfalls dotting its landscape, Iceland has earned the nickname, the Land of Fire and Water. Two of the most magnificent and powerful waterfalls are Dettifoss and Seljalandsfoss. Dettifoss has the greatest volume of any waterfall in Europe, plunging 149 feet over a 328-foot wide span into a breathtaking basalt canyon. Meanwhile, Seljalandsfoss towers 200 feet over the Seljalandsá River, with a path behind the cascade allowing visitors to fully encircle the waterfall. In addition to glaciers and waterfalls, Iceland owes its reputation for staggering landscapes to its extensive coastline. With over 18,000 miles of coastal environs, Iceland is home to beautiful beaches, rock arches, sea stacks, and epic sheer ocean cliffs. Some of the most dramatic stretches include Reynistra Black Volcanic Beach on the south coast with its iconic basalt sea stacks and Hexafoss Rock Arch. On the remote East Fjords, the towering 620-foot Vesterhorn Mountain appears to rise straight from the sea, providing an unforgettable vista. No matter where you look across Iceland, you'll be greeted by vistas forged over millennia, from icy fjords to volcanic craters. The elemental forces of fire and ice have shaped Iceland's enchanting landscapes and continue to remind visitors of nature's immense power. As Iceland's terrain evolves and transforms through further volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and glacier movements, its awe-inspiring beauty only becomes more compelling. Iceland has a rich culture and fascinating history stretching back over 1,100 years. The first Viking explorers from Norway settled the island in the 9th century AD, establishing what would become the world's longest-running parliament. Icelanders take great pride in their Viking heritage, with many Icelanders passionately tracing their genetic lineage back to these first pioneering settlers. Iceland was a sovereign country for centuries before becoming part of Denmark and then gaining independence in 1944. Historically, Icelanders were mostly subsistence farmers and fishers. The harsh climate and remote location of the island nation meant residents had to rely on themselves and each other to survive. This forged a resilient, resourceful, and egalitarian society. Today, Iceland ranks near the top of measurements for human development, democracy, press freedom, gender equality, and quality of life. Icelanders cherish their language, lore, literature, and family-focused traditions. Icelandic music and art have an ethereal quality inspired by Iceland's mystical landscapes. Reykjavik, Iceland's capital and largest city, offers world-class museums and a flourishing arts scene alongside a vibrant nightlife of bars, clubs, and cafes. While thoroughly modern, one can still sense the intrinsic bond Icelanders have with their captivating homeland and heritage. Iceland offers endless options for adventure and recreation that cater to all seasons and interests. Topping most travelers' lists is soaking in one of Iceland's many naturally heated pools and hot springs, known as the Blue Lagoon, for their stunning turquoise waters heated by geothermal energy. With over 600 hot springs and 170 public swimming pools dotted across the country, Iceland is truly a thermal wonderland. For the adventurous, going glacier hiking or ice climbing on one of Iceland's massive glaciers is an unforgettable experience. Braving the frigid temperatures to trek through the bright blue crevasses and crystal ice caves of these glaciers is an utterly otherworldly adventure. Iceland also has some of the best whale watching in Europe, with a very high likelihood during summer months of spotting magnificent humpback, mink, and orca whales as they feed in the North Atlantic waters. The dramatic and varied landscapes of fire and ice offer plenty of additional ways to enjoy Iceland's natural wonders. Snowmobiling across a glacier, riding an Icelandic horse across the countryside, and driving the scenic 1,332 kilometers ring road coastal route are exhilarating journeys that reveal breathtaking vistas. Iceland has also become a prime destination for outdoor enthusiasts seeking everything from easy valley hiking and biking to extreme sports like paragliding from mountain peaks or caving inside remote lava tubes. Reykjavik, Iceland's largest and most vibrant city, offers its own array of activities. Visitors can check out the city's burgeoning craft brewery scene, watch drag shows into the night, or experience Iceland's famous geothermal-powered Blue Lagoon spa located just outside Reykjavik. No matter the season, Iceland promises unique adventures from glacier trekking under the midnight sun during summer months to chasing the dazzling northern lights across the winter sky. The options for exciting excursions may seem endless, but the true magic of Iceland lies in its unspoiled natural landscapes that will leave you breathless. Icelandic cuisine reflects the island's Nordic roots and traditional livelihoods. Centuries of scarcity shaped a hearty, straightforward diet based on what could be grown, raised, caught, and preserved in such a rugged climate. Lamb and fish like Arctic char and cod remain staple meats, while locally farmed potatoes, turnips, and cabbage are common side dishes. Rye bread, skyr yogurt, and butter are Iceland staples. But global influences have expanded the Icelandic palate. Modern chefs expertly prepare traditional foods alongside experimental creations with foraged local ingredients. Whale meat and rotten shark maintain novelty status but are rare menu items. Iceland is also renowned for its seafood, lamb hot dogs, skyr-based desserts, and aromatic rye breads baked using geothermal heat. Brenniven, an unsweetened schnapps nicknamed the Black Death, is a popular tradition, along with imported beers, liquors, and wines. Coffee culture is huge in Iceland. Cafes in Reykjavik are cozy community hubs. Icelandic drinking water is so pure that locals rarely purchase bottled water. The incredible freshness of Icelandic dairy, fish, lamb, and greens, shaped by the island's cold climate and lush pastures, makes for some of the tastiest, simplest dishes found anywhere. Our journey through Iceland has come to an end. We covered this island nation's awe-inspiring natural wonders, from geysers to waterfalls. We discovered its rich Viking history and unique culture. We toured top sites and activities from the Blue Lagoon to glacier hiking. And we sampled delicious Icelandic cuisine. Iceland remains an adventurer's paradise filled with some of the most magical landscapes on Earth. Until next time, goodbye from Iceland.